So, welcome to Badger, episode 1, titled Exposure. To be honest, I do not know what I'm doing. All of this is completely new to me. New in the sense that I've done this, like some episodes like this before, but not understanding what I'm doing. I still don't understand what I'm doing. I know my goal. I know what I should be doing. I just don't know how to tie everything together. So that is honestly one of my biggest struggles at the moment. Understanding how to tie everything together. And I think little by little I'll start figuring things out. Kind of right now it doesn't make sense, but every step we've taken, it's helped us to get closer to our goal. For example, I didn't know how to set up a podcast equipment. I ended up purchasing the stuff. Now we currently have something to record. I didn't know how to edit a podcast video, and now we have a little bit more experience. So I feel like everything is tying together. I just don't really know. I don't really see the end goal, and I think that's the scariest part. But we just got to start. I think the hardest part is starting. Because we like to overthink everything. We like to make sure everything is in place. We want to make sure everything is running smoothly before we even start. And I think for me personally, the best thing to do is just start and just figure things out as we go. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm trying to build a tech startup. I like using the word tech startup, but in reality, I'm just trying to build an app. Why do I want to build an app? I want to build an app because, if I'm being honest, I want to be known as a tech founder. I've always, not always, but I've always wanted to be. I always wanted to start something big. I saw the Social Network. I saw the other movie with what is it, Rapster or something like that, with Justin Timberlake, where he did that little, where he invented, I forgot, where you're able to download like music and things like that. I always wanted to be part of the tech community. Being part of something that you have no idea can be very scary because you don't really know what steps to take, right? I've said this story quite a while, but my friend recently, we were having like a discussion, and she pointed something out that honestly hurt my feelings. She mentioned the fact that I've been doing the exact same thing for quite a while now, and she's absolutely right. I have been, and that hurt in the sense that it was true. Like what she was saying, it was completely true. She might have said it out of frustration, but it was completely true. And it knocked me back down to reality, and it gave me that fire, that that energy to keep pursuing what I've been wanting to do. I want to build an app. The hardest thing about this is like putting my ideas into words. I've never been good at that. I've never been good at explaining anything. But now that ChatGPT has come out, I've been able to use them a little bit more. I've like if we go on my computer, like it knows everything. I've been planning everything out with ChatGPT. We've been taking it step by step, and we're gonna get there. But yeah, that's just a little background of where we're at. We're currently in the beginning steps of building the world's greatest startup. And I think one of the things I gotta focus on is building a brand. I don't know what building a brand is. I'm trying to understand what building a brand is. And I think the more I start doing something, I feel like currently at the moment building a brand is like bringing value to something or someone, and being part of something. Like I said, I really don't really know what it means, but we're trying to build a brand for Badger. Badger is going to be an app, a marketing platform where it helps you build a digital billboard. So Badger is a marketing platform that helps you build a digital billboard to showcase your portfolio, the whole purpose of that is for you to get more exposure for your brand, whether it be your personal brand or your business brand. The whole goal of Badger is to bring exposure to you, to the community, to the people around you, and facilitate face-to-face conversations. I feel like there's so many missed opportunities because we don't take the time to say hi to the person next to us. And in a world where everything is done by technology, we miss those face-to-face opportunities. But I feel like those face-to-face opportunities, honestly, are the most important things. They go so much more than just sending a random person a message through our social medias that eventually don't lead to anything. So that's why I really want to build Badger. Again, Badger's a marketing platform that's going to help you build your that it's going to act like a digital billboard, to showcase your portfolio, and connect you to the community around you, and build those face-to-face connections, and just help you build a community around your brand. So that's what we're going to do. I'm currently in the stages of of gathering data. I still need to find a co-founder. I'm trying to build an MVP as soon as possible, but my biggest obstacle at the moment is asking for help. I feel like I'm not worthy of it. I feel like I'm not in the place where I need to be to even ask for help. I feel like nobody's gonna want to lend me that hand, but all of that is just fear. I'm currently facing fears that I've brought upon myself, and it's just fears that I have to get over and just face to face and just overcome these fears. So in the meantime, while we look for a co-founder, we're trying to build a brand for Badger. We're trying to start Badger. We're trying to gather as much data as we can for Badger. We currently did do last night. We were working on a little survey so that way people could come and answer a couple questions. But I'm also gonna have to do another survey. So if you want to be featured on this video platform and you want to showcase your photography, you're gonna have to fill out that form, so that way it's in the database and I could find you so much easier through there. So that's that. Those are the steps we're currently taking. I want to bring value to people. I was listening to a podcast earlier today, and it was talking about this founder, and he ended up he was running out of money. He ended up doing this podcast that didn't really have a lot of listeners according to him, but there was one listener that listened to his story and ended up investing some money into his business, and that really helped a lot. Again, the whole purpose of that is just exposure. It's crazy how exposure could change people's lives for the better. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to help those people, those individuals, gain more exposure. For example, like my dad, he has a lawn mowing company, and the only exposure he gets is like through word of mouth. Like my brother he had his barber shop, and he wanted to do it the old school way, and either through business cards or like through the yellow pages or things like that. But I've seen like people close to me struggle with exposure, with marketing, and I want to find a more efficient way for people to promote themselves, a more efficient way for people to market themselves, so that way they could get more business, gain more business, gain more clientele, and just build a community around who they are and what they do. So that's the whole purpose about Badger. We're gonna narrow everything. Our niche we're gonna focus on is gonna be photographers at the moment. Anybody in need of photographer. This is what Badger is gonna be focused on. Again, I personally love photography. I take photos myself, and I decided to focus on photography. That is one thing I love. One thing I've wanted to do, and one thing I do have experience on. And when I was taking pictures more frequently, I wanted this app for the sole purpose of connecting, the sole purpose of gaining more experience, and I wanted Badger so much earlier. But now I'm in a place where I finally believe in myself that I can make this happen. So now it's time to hit it hard and like pursue this dream that I've had for quite a while. And again, like I said, we're gonna start doing this series every single day. Every single day, maybe I want to do it as much as possible, as long as possible, and just bringing exposure to photographers. We're gonna be exposing photographers, showcasing their work, showcasing their beautiful photos, and we're just gonna try our best to bring more clientele to these photographers and just get them the exposure that they deserve. We live in a social media era where like exposure and being known is so important. And that's what I want to be able. That's what Badger's gonna provide, and that's what I want to be able to do before we even have an app. I want to put in the work. I need to put in the work, so that's what we're gonna do. Enough chit chatting. Let me make sure it's still recording, and then if it is, we will start. Again, we're gonna be looking up photographers. Let's go ahead and screen record this before we forget. I don't know why I'm so nervous. We're gonna start looking for photographers. That is the goal. Our goal is to showcase photographers and their work. Again, all of this is for Badger. We are currently working on an app. We want to build an app that helps bring exposure. We want to build an app, a marketing platform where it acts as a digital billboard. Acts as a digital billboard. It helps you bring more exposure to your portfolio, and it helps you connect to the community around you. That is the whole purpose. At the moment, we're currently trying to find a co-founder, but until we find our co-founder, we're gonna put in the work to bring Badger to live without the app. And the best way we could do this is by bringing exposure to photography. Again, we're focusing on photography because that's the niche Badger's going to be focusing on from the very beginning. And little by little, it's going to expand to small businesses. It's going to expand to entrepreneurs. It's going to expand to artists, creatives. But at this very moment, in order for us to be able to scale it up, we are going to focus on photography. So the first step we're going to do is we're going to do TikTok. I don't want to do Instagram. We will try You know what? Let's do this. We're going to showcase why Badger is so important. Okay, so if I'm looking for a photographer, what are we going to do? The three main places we're going to look for a photographer is going to be TikTok. The other place is going to be Instagram. And then the other place is going to be LinkedIn. LinkedIn is going to be probably like the competitor to Badger, but I personally dislike LinkedIn with a passion. LinkedIn for me has never helped me out, and it's so complicated to use. And I'll show you why. So we'll do competitors for Badger, and then we're gonna put Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn. These are gonna be like the three major parts. And we're also gonna add Fiverr. So these are going to be the three main platforms that are going to be challenging. But this is what I mean by like these platforms really bring why these platforms don't compare to what Badger is going to do. So for example, we're going to do LinkedIn. Again, we're going to start with the worst platform, and it's going to be LinkedIn. We'll hide this for right now. So if we go to our search button, we're going to type in photographers, photographer. But you see right there, automatically it says jobs. and we're not looking for a job. We're looking to connect with other individuals. So right there, now we're going to go to filters. Let's see, most recent, internship, entry level. You see, all of this is for a job. We're not looking for a job. What do people? We want to, the whole purpose of this exercise right now is to network with other photographers. So what we're going to do is we have a couple, and it's going to be around our area. So this one's going to be San Antonio. What I do like about LinkedIn in this aspect is that I could search for like a city or a location near me. So that's the only positive thing. But besides that, everything else is going to suck. For example, we have all these photographers right here. And let's say we want to network with at least one photographer. Let's see how many photographers we could actually reach out to. You don't have access to this profile because I'm not paying for it, which is honestly ridiculous. You don't have access to this profile. The profile of members who are out of sight of your network have limited visibility. To access more member profiles, continue to grow your network, which is honestly ridiculous. Again, 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 and again. This is, we're not going to spend our whole time like doing this, but this is a good example of what I mean. Like, LinkedIn is supposed to be for like networking and things like that, but it really doesn't, it doesn't allow you, unless you already have like a, unless you already have like a network with it. It's super, super hard for you to even connect with anybody on LinkedIn. That's why LinkedIn is personally my least favorite platform, because there's no sense of community there. You have to know someone in order for you to even be able to connect with anybody. So LinkedIn honestly is the worst platform to connect with anything. Unless you're looking for a job or unless you're looking to hire someone, LinkedIn is honestly the worst platform to even network, showcase your portfolios. I can't even look at this person's profile even if I wanted to, because I'm not in their I'm not in their network or their community or whatever they want to call it. So it's completely ridiculous. Let's say I wanted to hire someone. What are the steps I need to do in order for me to connect with someone? So let's go to Instagram. Let's do search. Let's search for photographers. Photographer. Instagram is another. Instagram is honestly another like portfolio where it's another platform where it isn't the worst, but it honestly isn't the best. There's no filter here on Instagram. There's no filter, so I can't really search for anybody within my area. I could add photographer. I could add photographer. I could add photographer and add the perimeters of San Antonio, like San Antonio photographer. San Antonio photographer. And right here it's going to give me a list of photographers, but in reality that's a small limit of photographers compared to the ones that are actually there. And then it does start giving me like a list, like it starts giving me like all these photos. But the only thing about this is that it's gonna show me like a lot of the same photographers over and over and over again. In order for me to discover these photographers, they have to be using the hashtag photographer, because if they don't use the hashtag San Antonio photographers, I won't be able to filter through them. So again, that's another bad thing about like, that's another issue whenever it comes to like like networking with people through like Instagram. Like Instagram really isn't a platform to like network. It's more just to showcase your portfolio, which Instagram does a good job like showcasing your portfolio. For example, if we click on this photographer right here. We'll have the whole, like, we'll have his portfolio right here, which is pretty cool. It has his little bio and things like that. Um, but yeah, that's about it. And then, like, whenever if we wanted to message them, it's it's also a little bit more complicated, you know. Um, so yeah, so the next thing we're gonna do is gonna just search up photographers on TikTok. Photographer, photographer. We're gonna search up photographer on TikTok, and I think TikTok is probably the best platform just to start searching for other like creatives. Um, I'm starting to like TikTok's things, but again, TikTok is just to showcase your portfolio. The whole purpose of TikTok is for you to upload your content, and that's about it. Again, the whole goal of what Badger is gonna do. Badger is a platform to help you market yourself. So it's gonna act as a digital billboard. It's gonna help you showcase your portfolio more effectively, more efficiently to the community around you. Why is it important for me to showcase to the community around you? Because those are the people around you are the ones that are gonna hire you. The people around your community are the ones that are gonna book you for your photography. And the people you're supposed to be marketing to are the people within your local community, the people that literally standing right next to you, the people you run into at the gas station, the people you run into at the gym, the people you run into at the post office, the people you run to in your daily lives. Those are the people you should be marketing to. Why? Because those are the people that are honestly gonna book you for your photography services. So that's why it's super, super important to find a platform that helps you market market your work to the people around you. Again, that's what Badger's going to do. And another thing that a Badger's going to do, it's going to help you connect to the community around you. So what we're going to do, I personally love photography. That's why our niche, we're going to start with photographers. That's why the app is going to be focused around photography, because I personally love it and I want to be able to use this app for myself, so that way I could get back into photography. So we're going to focus on photography, and yeah, so we're going to look at people's work. We're going to bring exposure to their work. We're going to save their works. We're going to take photos of their work, and we're just going to bring more exposure to them. Again, that is the priority. So the first person we are going to look into is going to be Moes Queso. This person has a big following. This person really wouldn't need any more exposure because they already have a big following. But we're still gonna if we like their work, we're still gonna we're gonna showcase their work. And I think this person works more with works like takes pictures more of like concerts. So let's see. Who is this person? Hot photographer, don't gatekeep. Okay, so hot photographer, don't gatekeep. New York City, respective. Let's see. Let's look at some of their work, and we are just gonna go through their work. I think this person shoots a lot of concerts and a lot of artists, which is honestly really, really cool. Day in the life. The photos. She also does portraits. Her work is really good. Photos I took. You see these photos are really cool. Okay, let's go back. We'll do this. Fashion. We'll do fashion. We'll do editorial photography. Editorial photography. One of my favorite things is editorial photography. So that's what I want to focus a lot more on. So we're gonna be showcasing more of that because I personally would appreciate it a lot more. So we're gonna be showcasing a lot of like photographers that focus with fashion, portraits, self portraits, and things like that. The artistic, the better. Looking at the work of photographers by Raphael. Okay, you see, this person is just talking about other photographers, which is really cool as well. I want to do the exact same thing, but I want to talk about people actually taking pictures. Editorial photography. Let's see. Okay, you see it now. I mean, okay, so let's see. We're gonna be looking at this person. This person is gonna be HMD HMD film underscore. Fashion photographer in London and New York City. I guess I'm assuming her name's Bobby, because her email address is like Bobby, but her TikTok is gonna be HMD film. You know what? Let's actually go through their Instagram. I think Instagram's so much better. It does a better job showcasing their portfolio than TikTok. TikTok's more video, which isn't a bad thing, but I think I like looking through Instagram so much better. It's so much clearer. Okay, so again, this one's gonna be HMD film. Holly. Okay, that's her name, Holly. She's from London. She shoots in London and New York City, and this is like some of her work right here. You know, right off the bat, like the colors stand out so much. I personally love the artistic form of like photography. I think that's what got me into photography, just being able to be artistic. For me, the weirder, the better. And for example, this like heels with heels with socks are super super sick. The color with the red background. One thing I really don't do is like different color backgrounds. I usually like my white, but this looks really cool. Just the different colors on these. It's honestly so cool. The little soccer jersey. Just the way, just the background, like the way the background brings out everything, and the colors, just the placement of everything. I like poses too. One of my favorite things are poses. You see, things like these are so cool. Her work is really neat. Let's see what else. I think she really like plays around with color a lot. See, like this is cool. I think the back thing is a backdrop. You see, this is cool. Yeah, it's definitely a backdrop, but it's still a cool backdrop. This is cool. I think they right here they had a. I think right here they had a like little blower, and they did that so that way it could give like a wind effect. You see, this is so cool. The way they use the backdrops, that is something I have to implement a lot more for myself as well. The backdrops. The backdrops just change everything. The combination of the red glasses with the back. It just makes everything stand out so much more. See this blurry effect? I think all of this was done post though, like in her editing. This is honestly such a cool photo. Or it might have been a double exposure. I don't know, but that's really neat. Okay, so HTM. Okay, we'll check out one more of her photos. Let's check out this guy right here. Again with the red backdrop. With the back the red backdrop and the red backdrop and the let's see, let's fix this where we're at. But yeah, the red backdrop, I think that she added a little bit of like noise grain to it. Unless she shot it with a film camera. See, like this is really nice. You can see like the detail on the forehead. This is pretty. So yeah, like this person's work is so incredible. So yeah, so this was HMD film. HMD film. Okay, we are gonna go back to editorial photography. Polaroid, Shan Unk. Editorial photography. Let's see. We'll open this in a new tab, just so that way we don't lose this page. This user is gonna be, let's see, let's check out this. Oh, so this is the guy that's been doing these videos. These videos are honestly some of my favorite videos. They're just so aesthetically pleasing. I do think he does take photos as well, but most of the things that I like from him are gonna be the videos he shoots. So this is gonna be yo.yomi on TikTok, or Yomi, but it's his handle name is yo.yomi, and we'll check out some of his work. The quality of this camera is crazy. See, these are super sick photos. You see, I like the first one. I think that one is probably one of my favorite, or that one. Those old school cameras definitely captured the aesthetic that we all search for now. Just seeing other people take photos, honestly, is just so inspiring. Just being able to appreciate what other people do, just appreciating like their eye for things. It's just honestly remarkable just seeing what other people get to do. You see, like these type of videos are so sick. Those are my type of the type of videos I enjoy watching. Let's see, open this one in a new tab. I wish they would show more of like their work. A lot of these are gonna be like videos, but we're trying to see their that's what we'll do. Instagram. We'll do Instagram, and then right here we will copy and paste this to Instagram, and we'll see their handle. So this person is gonna be Lofi Lie on Instagram. It's gonna be Lofi Lie underscore. Her name is Rachel. She does personal vlog, fashion inspo, slice of life. Okay, I think this is more like her personal profile. No, we're looking more for like photography photos. Let's see. First video of the year, editorial photography, HCM film. Let's check this one out. Xander photo on TikTok. Let's see. We'll check his bio real quick. Hopefully it has his Instagram handle, just so that way we could see some of his work through Instagram a lot better. Okay, so here it is. His Instagram handle is gonna be Xander with an X .photo. His name's Jared Alexander, filmmaker, photographer based off of New York City. And yeah, let's check out some of his work. Right off the bat, this honestly looks so beautiful. New editorial cover story for Vogue Thailand. And look at this. The colors. The colors are just incredible. They just pop out. They just pop out so well. I'm excited to share my new cover story for GQ. This is so sick. His photos are really nice. Just the color. You see, I think one thing that really complements a good photographer is being able to capture like really good video as well. That is one thing I'm trying to learn a lot more, is just capturing good video like this. Like this is really cool. New creative producer work for Disorno underscore official. Trying to document the process more. You see, like having those behind the scenes really help a lot, just to capture and get a better idea of like what it is to work on set. You see, like this BTS is really cool. Let's see some more of his photos. You see this, like the lighting, like studio photography is honestly really incredible. Just understanding where to place like the lighting and things like that, because we have one source of light on the left side, and then we have another source of light on the right side. Just the way you angle your lights has a lot to do with it. This is incredible. I love this. I like this one a lot, especially on what he's sitting on. His outfit's really cool too. I wonder if this like little thing is made out of cement or not. I think right here, I think it's like a half circle. A half what? Sphere? I don't think it's a full sphere. This is really cool though. Cause I think it dips in and acts like a seat. This is really cool. Like I really like this one a lot. Let's save this one. Let's leave a comment. 1, 2, 3, 4. These came out so good. Fire. We're looking for a fire emoji on our little keypad. Hopefully it comes out. The fire emoji isn't popping up. There it is. These came out so good. What is it? The fourth photo? The fourth photo is my favorite. It's my favorite post. But yeah, like this, like these are so cool. And I really do appreciate like behind the scene like video. Okay, like this is like an actual video of what he's sitting on. Hopefully he gets up. He isn't gonna get up. But I do believe yeah, it is. It is missing a thing. But I wonder if this is a cement ball. Because if it's a cement, I don't think it's cement. Because it would be super heavy to move around. But this is such a good idea for like a chair. This is honestly like a cool chair. But yeah, that's honestly. You see, like looking at work, just inspires me to take more pictures, to get back into photography. Let's adjust our internet. That's why it's going so slow. Okay, cool. Should go a little bit faster. Right now we'll take a picture of this, and then we'll have to do a video of Xander photo. Okay, so that's done. Let's look at another photographer. Open a new tab. Oh, this one is sick. We'll open that one next. That one's crazy work. Okay, cool. Again, so this one is gonna be Chris Cannon Studios. Again, it doesn't show their Instagram, so that kind of sucks. But let's just check out their work right now. These are grad photos. Yeah, these are sick. I wonder. I don't think these were shot with the fisheye. Were they? I don't think. I don't think they were shot with the fisheye. I think they just put that fisheye effect post. I might be wrong though. Creative director, reshaping the experience. This one's honestly so cool. Violet Book Culture Gotcha. This honestly is so scary, but it's so cool. This honestly is so sick. Let's enjoy some more of the behind the scenes. Like seeing other people like putting in the work, just seeing other people like just work, it's like so inspiring. Just makes you want to get up and just go start taking pictures. Like that's cool. I really wish they would show a little bit more of like the final results, like the final images. Sorry, Ben sent me their story glasses. Yeah, these pictures are coming out super cool. Jay's photo, photographer and director. Let's look at this person's portfolio. We'll open this one in a new tab because we gotta know what portfolio they kind of have. Just so that way we could get a better idea of what people need in their portfolio. But like, let's check out this one. This one on Instagram is gonna be Justin Nayers. Justin Nayers. Justin Ayers. Justin Ayers, photographer and director, LA. And let's appreciate these photos. Right off the bat, this one really caught my attention. The way the track numbers just the way the track numbers just stand out. It's honestly so incredible. I always love heels and socks. And then showing that little Nike logo. Honestly, such a sick photo. The all black with the white socks, just to match the track outlines. Super cool. This is perfect. Honestly, so perfect. These shots. I don't know. This one's also pretty cool. Who is this? Justin Bieber? This is cool. You think that black eye is real? I don't think the black eye is real. But it's cool though. This is a nice shot right here. The one with the helmet. These photos are so cool. Like this one. The photos that are always where I shot with the camera on the bottom looking up, I always like some of my favorite ones, especially with the nice sky. Like anything that has like a nice sky with like cool clouds. Probably some of my favorite type of photos. Like this one, the bejeweled cowboy hat with the red. These are cool. These are super super cool. Honestly, these are so so cool. We're gonna check out this we're gonna check out Justin's portfolio real quick, and then after that we are gonna call it a night. Justin Ayers. We're gonna see what overview. We're gonna see the you see like for example again it's super super important to understand like what people need to showcase for the portfolio again. We're trying to build an app that acts as a marketing platform. It's gonna We're building a marketing app that acts as a digital billboard. The whole purpose is to be able to showcase your portfolio and get you more exposure to the community around you. Also, encouraging those face to face communications, those face to face like networking opportunities. So, understanding what a good portfolio is super, super important. Again, right here, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 photos. I'm assuming are probably some of his favorite photos. So it has a little overview of his 12 favorite photos. Clients, I think it has a list of his clients. So probably if we were to add like a little option on Badger, is people maybe like showing like how many people you've networked with, connected with, like helping you like build a community. I think it helps bring more authenticity, if I'm not mistaken. And it has, I'm starting to see a lot of people enter their email address. So for a way for people to contact you, I think we're gonna have to add an option for your email address. We're gonna have to add a social media handle, more like your Instagram or whatever social media handle you prefer, and an email address, so that way they could connect with you. That way they could connect with you more effectively. So yeah, I think though that's the best thing. So to showcase your portfolio from the things that we've just learned at this very moment, Badger needs to have a way to showcase your images. So this one had 12 images. I think 6 images might be good enough. Maybe 6 to 10 images should be good enough. It's gonna add what type of photography you take. It's gonna have your social media handle, so people could check out more of your work, and it's gonna have your email address, so that way people could contact you. So that's what this is gonna. That's what Badger's gonna have. Again, I really appreciate y'all taking the time to appreciate other people's work. This is Badger. The whole purpose of Badger is to showcase. The whole purpose of Badger is to act as a digital billboard, showcasing and bringing more exposure to your profile, to your portfolio, connecting you with the community around you. We're barely starting. We're understanding what we're doing. We're going to be focusing with photography. Photography is going to be our main objective, our main niche, and we're going to go on and work from there. So, yeah, this is episode 1 of Exposure by Badger. Exposure by Badger. Yeah, so that's episode 1. And hope to see y'all tomorrow again. We're going to be doing this every single day, talking about new photographers. If you want to be part of this, if you want us to check out your work, if you want to be part of this community, again, this whole community is the whole goal of one thing I really want to work on is building a community. The whole goal of the community that I'm trying to work on is a place where we feel comfortable reaching out to each other, a place where we could ask for help. I've come to understand the importance of asking for help. So many times we think that, no, you know what, I don't want to bother other people. No, you know what, I don't want to ask for help. But asking for help is probably the most important thing we could do for ourselves. We need to be able to swallow that pride and just say, you know what, I'm stuck, I need help, and just be able to ask for help and accept the help. We also want to build a community built on trust, a helpful community, a community where we aspire to be the best. I want the people that join this community to have huge goals. The bigger the goal, the better. You know, a place where I feel comfortable asking for help and receiving help. Again, we're here to help each other out. We're here to help each other grow. Whether it be just bouncing ideas off of each other. Maybe I have an idea and I just need someone just to listen to me, not necessarily give me advice, but just listen to me, so that way I could hear myself talk and get these points across a lot smoother. Just a community where we're there for each other. That's honestly what I want to build at the end of the day. And we got to work. We got to do it step by step. So yeah, so this is the journey of Exposure by Badger, episode 1. We covered a couple of artists, a couple of photographers, and we just got to keep doing this every single day, talking about photographers, bringing light to new photographers, exposing new photographers, new and old. people with big followings or people with small followings, experts or people barely starting out. This is a community to grow, community to learn, community to just grow in general. So, yeah, I hope to see y'all tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see how things go.